Hello. This is a vintage Crayola drawing set. I'm so excited. I already looked at it in store. We got it for like $45 AUD, and you know the AUD is bad, so you know that's a bargain. It's made in America, which they still are today, but there's a bunch of other stuff in it. So should we just look at it?
Thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. If you want to design and build a beautiful website, you can do it all in one place with Squarespace.
Basically, I'm going to be going through and trying everything and setting it up, and then we're just going to be doodling today. As a comparison, I also have the new Crayola, so we can have a look at the difference in the packaging. We can have a look at like the difference in the product. Obviously, the product is super old. This is from 1977, I think. And so the crayons are probably going to be like really dry, but it'll be fun to compare. It won't be like a true comparison, but we'll just have to see what the difference is. Something I'm excited about is seeing if I've got any retired Crayola colors in this box, because this is from the 70s. There's been 60 colors that have been retired over the years. I'm sure there's at least one in there, and that means like one of a kind, like secret color, like that's unlocked that I have, maybe, if I have any. But I think I will, because there's 3 boxes of crayons on here. I don't know if they're all there. That's not something I rigorously checked. I more bought it for like the little stands, the little activity booklet, and the fact that it's like, this is a relic. This is a child's art supply relic. Like, I'm so excited. Let's look at it. You can see my little reaction there. It's more just for the purpose of like, I can speak to you without having to like be like, hello. Let's have a look. I'm so excited. Here is our original set. You guys know what this looks like. I'm excited to see the packaging difference, even though I've already seen it. First, let's appreciate this. Look how pretty this is. I don't know if this is Technicolor technique, but photos from this time always looked so flat. Like they just look like they've been shot in black and white and colored. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the retouching they did back then, because there was definitely colored photography in the 70s, right? Anyway, I love the look of it. Like if I could have all my Instagram photos like this, I would, but that's far too much crazy effort. I'd probably have a mental breakdown if I did that. So this is back when Crayola was owned by Binney & Smith, Inc. It's still the same company now, but they're just called Crayola LLC, because I think that was just their most popular brand. Like, why wouldn't you use your most popular brand as like your company name? Because this is not, I don't know this. Also, now it's owned by Hallmark. I don't know if it was owned by Hallmark back then. I think they sold it 8 years after this was made. So this comes with 72 different Crayola crayons, a sharpener, and a 16-page project book. The project book is good, guys. Let's see what else is here. Crayon, Watercolor, and Craft Institute, Inc. Made in USA, and they're still made in USA today. I looked up the Wikipedia article because I love learning about how something goes from a small business to being like a globally renowned brand. You know what I mean? I think that's so interesting. It's like something that you guys make today could become that. It's so weird. I found out that Binney & Smith Incorporated are 2 cousins that started a business, and they were in the market of industrial pigments. So for a long time, they made some sort of like iron oxide or something like that, some sort of red that was used a lot on barn paint, like for barn paint and stuff like that. And then also like a black pigment that was put into tires to make them like more efficient and last longer and be blacker. So that's how they began, as an industrial pigment company. And then someone was like, let's put the pigment into like crayons, I guess. I just love that their Crayola is like renowned for children's art supplies, but they used to be like, I am painting a barn and I drive a car. That's not kid-like. Kids can't drive cars. Anyway, let's open her up and let's check. I'm interested to see if all the crayons are there. Oh, imagine not knowing what a crayon is and buying this product. Like, did crayons exist? Oh, I also found out Crayola is called that because cray is like French for chalk. Ola? I don't know. I think it's like oil, so like oil chalk. And they first made chalk, and then they made crayons, and then they expanded to like watercolor and stuff like that. The purpose of this booklet is to help you have more fun with crayons. Crayons are more than a plaything. I want to look up, did they invent crayons? I'll look that up in my own time. It's fun to learn about colors with crayons. You can tell one color from another or learn by experimenting with color, making new colors, shades, and tints. I love that. You will get the most fun out of crayons if you have the proper tools. This means a comfortable place to work. Check. In good light, check. Plenty of paper of different sizes and types. This is Canson Drawing 220 A3, different size, to this Dale & Rowney smooth heavyweight drawing paper. They're both drawing papers, but they're different brands. That's very textured and this is very smooth. Check. And a crayon sharpener. Lucky, because I didn't have that. But they got it for me. This is so cool. I wonder if there's shavings inside. Let's just quickly look. Not quite, but I love that it's been used. Iconic. It's not a blade, it's just plastic. And there's some remnants from the child that played with this long ago. There are many ways to hold crayons. Use whatever grip seems most natural to you. This is so like We get it. We hold the crayon. But did they not have pencils back in the day? This booklet will show you some of the interesting and easy ways to use. This is actually like iconic. I think that they invented crayon. You know how, I don't know who it was, but that artist is like, I want to be able to paint and have it on the go, and they made oil pastels. I feel like they have done that for children. Kids don't need to paint to be able to render things anymore. They don't need to use pencils, they can use crayons. Like, that is so cool. I feel an obsession coming on. I don't think we need to go through this, but let's just quickly like look at the pamphlet. They're just explaining all of the different types of techniques. Oh, that is gorgeous. That is like my perfect color combination. Very cute. I would never have thought to do this. Pressing, twisting, and pushing. That's like self-explanatory. You can remove the paper wrap. No, no, no. We aren't ruining these relics, are we? Stenciling shapes. That seems fun. Maybe we should use new crayons for something like this. I just want to try these crayons today and like draw with them, but not use too much of them just because I don't want to have to like destroy the packaging or like the label of the crayon. Scratching shapes, we know about that. Transferring shapes and lines, different surfaces. And this is what got me. Look at these illustrations. They're amazing. Crayon projects. I don't care about the project as much as I care about, look how gorgeous these illustrations are. This is like beautiful. Her hairline's a bit crazy, but that's fine. Okay, next we'll set up our little station. These are Crayola crayon stands, so we can organize our workspace. Oh, this is just heaven, isn't it? Now we get to look at the boxes. Sorry, this is a bit slow, but like as if you don't want to see this. Immediately, I love that stars are used to differentiate like the first set, the second set, and the third set. I think that is so cute. This is post them having like that beautiful old packaging where they had like the gold medal that they received that they used in their packaging for so long. I read that they used it once, and then once that product did really well, or like that sold so much, they incorporated the gold medal into all of their design for like 50 years. I don't know when that stopped. All right, let's open them and have a look. They're still like as thin as the other ones. I don't know if these are even in their original order, and they're probably not. Like if we assume that a kid played with this, we assume that they were like used. I can't believe the kid didn't use them all up. Now we have to make sure not to mix the old and the new. I want to find the mulberry color, which I know is discontinued because I feel like it will be here. No, why would they break it? I mean, I get it. Like beggars can't be choosers. This isn't my crayon set. Broke the fluoro, that's so sad. Okay, let's organize this. This is just the most fun ever. Like, I'm not joking. I don't know who the person is on TikTok, but there's this man that's like, I think it's a color nerd or the color nerd or something. He made a video about like his perfect Crayola package because some of the colors are very similar chromatically to each other. Like orange and orange yellow are like almost the same. And he's like, that doesn't make any sense. Why wouldn't it be like more in between yellow and orange? I'll put that there because I love that man, platonically. Oh, this fluoro orange is so good. Where does pink sit? I never know where to put it. I guess I'll just put it there. I can't believe they took that wrapper off. I can't believe it. This is my theory. I'm wondering if like, because it was a pigment company and this was closer to its inception than now, were the pigments better back then? Which is why I'm really excited to like, why have I put that there? Oh my God, that's embarrassing. Why have I done that? That's so bizarre. What's this? Mulberry. This is discontinued. This is one of the discontinued ones. Oh my God. I have an iconic discontinued crayon. I can't believe it. I'm so excited to find all of them. We'll do that later though, because that's going to take forever. Sepia. I'm sorry, they just smell really good. This is so nostalgic. I have a memory of being in Connecticut where like part of my family's from and going to like my cousin's dance, like a dance class, and I was sitting outside, but I had Crayola crayons and I had ones that had little pictures on them. I don't know if they were smelly ones because I remember like a dog in a bath or something like that. I'll try and figure out what that is because hopefully that's not a dream. So many browns. Like, I mean, I guess that's good because it's like there are a lot of different types of browns and they're harder to mix than some of the other colors. Peach. That's me. Apricot and peach. Like, oh, to name crayons. Guys, like, is there a job where you could just organize art supplies into color? I'm ready to change careers. It's my new passion. Wazowski. Roz, yeah. The kid that had this set, like, wow, you're so cool. Shall we look at the difference in the packaging? We still have the iconic, like, chevron, upside down chevron, that doesn't continue around. I wish it did. It kind of looked like cigarettes, like Marlboro or something, doesn't it? I wonder if they ever, like, thought that's too similar. Let's look at the exact same colors and see if they're different, shall we? We're not going to do that for the whole thing, but I'd love to swatch a few. So what do we have here? Violet. This is it. Wow, I really pulled the right thing. I loved when I did the Muji art supply video and I had like the mirror. So it's like a, you know when people put like their little reaction cam? It's like my reaction mirror, my reflection. So this is the old violet purple and this is the new violet purple. It's incredible how similar the packaging is. That's when you know a brand is strong. The elements are still the same. We've got the iconic squiggle. You may not be able to really see it. These might not be the same reds, but that's okay. They're exactly the same. I'm so good at choosing. Like, guys, I'm so good at choosing. I always pull this. I just put it on first try and I've just put it on first try. They changed the contrast of the labels. Like, obviously they saw that this was too dark to see, or maybe it has aged over time, but isn't this pretty? Iconic squiggle's still there. The logo has changed, but it's still in that circle. Crayola crayon. Crayola now is just like standalone, probably because it's like synonymous with crayons. What else? Crayola.com, obviously no website there. English word here, they've got the translations for all the different colors, which is kind of cute that the kids can learn now, like what colors are in different languages. But anyway, let's see how different they are. This is going to give us an indication of my theory of whether it's more pigmented back in the day, and also like my theory of the old ones being like kind of dry and something to keep in mind. So this is the old crayon from the 70s. Oh, it's still amazing. And then, ooh, it's different. It could have changed, of course. Interesting. The new red is really like orangey red, like not really. You won't be able to tell because I'll have color graded this video, but it's a warm red versus like a cool red. This red I feel like is more like red. This is more like almost like slightly orange red or red orange. Oh, I actually prefer the consistency of the old one. Let's try the purple and see if that's like a similar vibe or if it's just... Also, you know what's crazy? I feel like red pigment fades quickly. I remember reading that somewhere, that red pigment fades quickly. So like it's incredible that it's still strong 30 years on. I mean, it's been kept in the box. I don't know what to feel. I don't know which one I like more. I feel like the colors are nicer on the old one. They're more oil pastel-y consistency than like wax crayon. Obviously, it's still a wax crayon. Let's try like softly, if this is like a good variation of color. And this is the old one. Let's fade them into each other and see like how different they actually are. They're very similar. That's like exactly the same. The purples are the same. The reds are different. Should we try and find another one? This is very interesting to me. Yellow orange. Is that there? It is. Oh my God. Sorry, I'm blowing my own mind. I'm like, am I a genius? I love the consistency. Oh, it's very different. First of all, shout out to whoever put the Crayola swatches on the Crayola Wikipedia page. Love that. Let's do another one. I'm sorry, this has become a comparison video. This one is blue-green. I don't want it to be green-blue. It's this one. My first streak lost. These are very... The mirror fell. Guys, look how different the color is. This is actually going to be really different. I wonder why they did that. I mean, obviously progress can be good. We'll see about that. So this is the old one. This is the new one. Interesting. So I like the newer version. So I guess maybe it's not like, I thought it might be more colorful, but I don't think that's the case. It's definitely easier to get a smooth rendering with the new crayons. Is smoother always better? I don't know. Let's have a look on the textured paper. We'll do the exact same test. Oh, that I didn't even mean to pull this color combination. Is this a dream? I feel like I'm dreaming right now. I like both consistencies. I think for the way that I work, which is like embracing texture, I would prefer the old ones. And like, of course, I'm a bit biased. I like vintage and old things. Here's a blunt one. This is a blunt crayon. And let's try and use the sharpener. Is that working? Oh, it is working. How crazy. It doesn't feel like anything. It's like gliding. And then here it is sharpened. I've never had a crayon sharpener. I've never even heard of it before. And I've never sharpened a crayon before. Let's like actually swatch them all onto one thing. Let's use a big piece of paper and just do some doodling. One thing I love about having this range of colors is like being able to mix similar colors and create like a really rich looking thing. Before I let you guys enjoy this with just some calming, relaxing, amazing music, I just want to say a big thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. As per usual, Squarespace, if you don't already know, is an all-in-one platform for building your website. I'm actually going to upload like the things I've used and drawn onto my blog because I think it's important, if you guys care, for you to see like the actual colors of it. I feel like it's really difficult to see in video form because of color grading and things like that, but I think like that would be an easier way to check it out. It's super easy to upload a blog post, so it's not going to be annoying on my part. I'll show you the process of making a blog post and how easy it is now. Squarespace is beautiful. I love being able to have so many different types of pages and everything that I need in an online space all be on one platform. I feel like there's a lot of platforms that can do things specifically that Squarespace has. I know that there's like invoicing software now within Squarespace. You've got newsletter capabilities, shop capability, and of course online portfolios. If you'd like to try it and you haven't already, go to squarespace.com/furrylittlepeach. You get a free trial and 10% off your first purchase. Thank you, Squarespace. Now, please enjoy. Yeah, I don't know if this video will come up first or my vlog, but whichever does first, I just want to say thank you for being here with me this whole year. Like, it's always a pleasure to be able to share like what I'm up to with you guys, and I'm so grateful to still be able to do that after all these years. So if you're here since just this past Peachtober, or if you're here for the last, how long have I been uploading to YouTube? I think since 2015-ish. So I feel like from the time I started vlogging or using my YouTube channel. Why does my Daiso craft haul have 50,000 views? Guys, start watching that. My first studio vlog was 7 years ago. That is so weird. How weird. It shows you a good range of the colors. It's not all the colors, but it's not so bad. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you had some fun. I hope you were drawing along. And if not, I hope you enjoyed having a look at like what 1970s crayons look like. I don't know how many of you will already follow my channel, but if you don't, maybe you wanna. It's not a threat. It sounds like a threat, but it's more just like a gentle suggestion. Do you wanna? Well, I hope you guys have a great holidays. I hope you get to spend time with loved ones. If you don't, I hope you are just doing something that you love during the holidays and you're indulging in yourself, whether that be in time, giving yourself time, whether that be buying yourself a little treat, whether that be allowing yourself to have the things that you don't usually most of the time. Do something a little bit different, a little bit nicer for you. That's my one wish for you. Thank you for doing that for me. I'll see you guys next year. Bye.